So what are you up to these days?
Maserati ambassador, Daniel, living the dream. Now, more important, I'm doing some commentary here, which is quite good fun for ITV. There's a tour de Yorkshire. I'm writing another book, which I almost finished. I need to finish that in the next 3 weeks. That's been really hard work. I kind of forgot how hard it was to write a book. Took it for granted and forgotten. But that's been good. I've enjoyed that. I've been writing about the racing. I say I've enjoyed it. I haven't really enjoyed writing it, but it's done. And I got a new clothing brand being launched in a month on June the 5th.
Okay. Well, let's start with the commentary. Has that been an easy transition to make from
Yeah, I mean, because I got a bit of the easy gig, and I've just got to be the kind of expert analysis, so I don't have any of the kind of because it's always difficult for the lead commentator because it's a bit of an art, kind of capturing the sort of the emotions, if you like, and get everything bang on, and always like following the orders from the producer through the year, etc. So for me, it's been quite nice. It's just talking about a bike race, which I like talking about a bike race. So it's quite good fun.
A long-term thing for you, do you think?
We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I like doing it with Ned. I mean, I think it kind of comes down to who you're with if you kind of enjoy the time, because. And it depends on the races as well, because it's not something I didn't kind of retire from bike racing to then go and be on bike races all the time. So because I didn't want to travel so much, that's one of the reasons I stopped. So it's finding that kind of happy medium. I think for the big events that if they'll take me, then yeah, I'll be up for it.
And the book, what can you tell us about that?
The book is I wanted to do a sort of a new book that hasn't been done before, in the sense that I've done my biography, which is a bit cliche, although I'm very proud of it. We've all done that, to tell the story. But I wanted to write a book that was more of a love letter to cycling, if you like, pro racing. Because I know in 10 years I'll have forgotten a lot of what it was actually like being on the road, being at the races, and so I wanted to, while it's still fresh in my mind, basically write about the life of pro racers. So I'm framing it in my final season, and then jumping back and forth in time between kind of what links that takes to good memories and anecdotes from races. But it's almost the whole book is literally me on the road. There's nothing home life. There's no kind of background.
And it's all throughout, spanning your entire career?
It will be. I mean, if you like I said, the structure is basically from October 2013 to October 2014, and then that kind of season, from end of season, off season, then winter, then the usual race season. And then I'll bounce off from that to kind of stories that are good, that work well. If I'm at Tirreno and I've got good memories of Tirreno, my son David Millar writes about that, and etc. So it's quite a good vehicle for being able to talk about whatever I like in racing.
Okay, and with the clothing line, is that something to do with Castelli?
Yeah, it's Castelli. So it's because I worked with Castelli for so long, and it's something I'd gone to Steve Smith at Castelli about last year. Was kind of I wanted to once I retired, I wanted to start my own kind of. If I was going to go out biking, I wanted to design the clothes, and kind of there wasn't really anything out there that felt suited me and kind of who I wanted to be and what I wanted to represent when I go bike riding. And so we built this, what I think is really cool. It's a pretty limited first line, but it's exactly designed for what I want. So it's super tech stuff, but with a bit less of the marginal gain performance angle, where everything is super kind of almost uncomfortable and at times disposable. We've gone for a much more sort of high-end quality, but with the performance.
Okay, and when does that kind of
June the 5th that's being released, so it should be available in a good bike shop near you or online.
And online.
Yeah.
And okay, I guess you're at races now. I mean, the ultimate question is, do you miss it? Do you wish you'd carried on for one more year, or do you look back at it?
I don't. I mean, I miss it. I mean, we always miss the good times, but I also can remember how hard it was as well, and especially the last couple of years, where I had kind of realised I was coming to the end. When your head sort of switches off slightly, it becomes even harder. And I kept telling myself to remember how hard it was. I didn't want to, because that was the only way I could retire and not regret anything. And but yeah, no, I miss the camaraderie. I miss my friends and the experiences when it's going well at races. But I don't miss all the travelling and the kind of relentless paranoia about training and diet and lifestyle and kind of all that sort of thing.
Do you think you could ever move back into it in terms of like a team role?
I don't know. Not at the moment. I need the distance. Hence why I'm doing the different things, if you like. But I love bike racing. I'd never say never, but at the same time, not at the moment. That's for sure.
Cool.